3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3. I hope this is working. Genuinely, I'm actually not sure. Because I've never done this before. So it might not be. Let me see if I switch to my music. Und music. Your videos. Are we going to work? We will see. It is showing up there, but I don't see it on the channel. Are we actually streaming? According to OBS, we are. Why is it not cleared? Do I not have... Oh, it's the top option. Hold on. Do I not have... 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. There's gonna be a bit of an echo. Just trying to make sure that my voice and the music audio are about on the same. I don't want the music to be too quiet, but I also don't want to completely overpower my voice. So yeah. Do I have notifications off on my channel? I might. I don't know. Why do you ask? I just couldn't find the video on my music channel. That's why I was confused. I will say I still haven't figured out the notification thing on my phone for Discord yet. Still figuring that out. But yeah, at least it's live. Yeah. Sorry, this is a bit of a slow start. First stream for the music channel, so there's bound to be some hiccups in getting it going. But yeah, it should be live on YouTube and maybe... Is it live on Discord? Says it is. Although, on Discord it just links my other stuff. Oh, I'll need to adjust that, because that's not good. Oh well, we'll fix that later. But yeah, what's up, Austin? What's new, man? Seems like it's good. The levels between my mic and the music. I could probably turn the music down a smidge. I'll make sure that's not in the frame. Oh man, I'm tired. It's been a long week. Live on Discord? No, not live on Discord. I misspoke. What it is there's the like Discord chat as well. There's like the live stream chat on Discord, and that was what I was thinking. Same shit, different day. Really? I'm sorry. I would hope it'd be at least better shit. Different day. But yeah, so anyway, in today's stream, I was kind of hoping to, first of all, kind of explain, why I haven't really uploaded new shit on my music channel in a while, for anybody who might be a little curious. And B, I was going to work on maybe this. Can you guys see my mouse? Cool. This piece, this little bit right here, and possibly a different one. Maybe I'll just experiment a bit. I was going to do this to warm up at least, because I don't know if I'm fully satisfied with this. Some of the instrumentations needs to be fixed, but the melody was one I kind of came up with the other day. So I want to fiddle around with that for a little while. But I will say, like, the main reason I haven't uploaded any new music videos is because my sort of process for music has sort of changed. So, I'm going to open Task Manager as well, because I have never done this. We're streaming while also using Cubase, and I'm curious how much it's annihilating my PC. Oh, it seems actually pretty good. Okay. Yeah, not too bad at all. That's good. God, exporting, I don't even dare. Fortunately, I don't have too much open. This, by the way, these will be off screen on a different window. These are the, like, whatchamacallit? They're sort of the musical interfaces. So I might drag some onto this screen if I want to like show something off. But yeah, those basically correlate to each of these. So you can see I can like, oops, well, it's on a different screen, but I can open one up. And this is specifically for a Super Audio Cart plugin I have, which has a bunch of like old instruments, stuff from like Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, stuff like that. So that I was fiddling around with some of that today. But yeah, so like I was saying, a lot of my like processes have changed. Hold on, let me turn down the main audio. Okay, is that affecting my mic? No, it doesn't seem to be. I want the music down to, let's say, -15. Sorry, I'm getting distracted today. It's been a long week. Yeah, I get you, man. Well, hey, good luck with what you're doing, and it was nice saying hi. Hopefully, we should be able to stream this Saturday. Oh, I wanted to double check with you. What time in your time were you wanting to do that, if you're still here? Because obviously I work till like 2, so it'll take some time to get home. So I'd say probably 3 for me at the earliest. But yeah, I just wanted to check, though, double check on that and see. Because I can always sort of prep the stream the day before. So yeah, I guess let's also, while he's potentially responding, let's get back to the first sort of big point of the stream, which is why haven't I been putting out music videos? The videos themselves actually aren't that hard to make. I mostly use, in the Windows Media Player, there's like different visualizations, which are pretty cool. And you can use those. Look up like Windows Media Player visualizations. And it's almost like those old, I don't know if anybody remembers these anymore, old like Windows screensavers almost. Super cool though. Yeah. But anyway, those don't take too long, but the music itself, my skills keep developing. So like stuff like EQs, for instance, frequency effects and stuff like that. And also, oh, this is another thing I'll actually just have open off in this other monitor. Hopefully eventually I can get kind of like a picture-in-picture setup or something. I'd kind of like that. Because OBS actually has an option of not showing up in frame, which would be good. Oh, I just realized Windows is still open. Let me close that. That should save some CPU. Precious CPU. The only thing is when this is out of focus, it'll stop playing. So if I click OBS, you'll see it stopped playing. So that's a minor inconvenience. And I don't really know where I'm going to have my face cam. For now, I'm going to stick over in this corner. Maybe I'll try to be over here a little. The only thing is there's a lot of like other info over here, and there's not too much in this corner except some automation data, which you should be able to at least partially see behind the couch. But yeah, so the thing is as my skills develop further and further, obviously what I can make music-wise is increasing. And sort of the style I can make music in and the way I can master music, and just generally the overall quality of the music I can make changes. So, hold on, I can't hear myself think over that. So yes, that's the problem almost. It's a good problem, but it's a problem where my skills are developing so fast that I don't want to put out a song only to then, like in like a kind of complete form in a music video, only then to a couple months later be like, oh, I can remake this song but like way better, or adjust this song. And I've actually been doing that to some of my old songs, kind of remastering them, if you will. And by remastering them, basically I have a different way I do reverb now, which is in essence, instead of doing it within the MIDI instrument, I create a send track, an effects track. So let's call it effects kick. Right? And so I create an effects track, which I use, which you can see, where is it? Hold on. Sorry, I'm not acclimated to having to show my second screen. So this is the effects track. So basically this track is, well, it's not yet, but I can send the audio boom to this effects track, which is a kick effect. So you can see here it's like, and it's a basic reverb, but like, ooh, see? But now I mute the effects track, basic. Ugh, that reverb is actually pretty gross. I kind of hate that. That's using the Reverence plugin. I might opt for, I recently was fiddling around with, because Reverence is, what's it called? This is gonna be super like untechnical and sloppy, by the way. I forget what kind of reverb that is, but it's like a space basically. It's reverb in a space. Oh, it's because I have it at 100%. That's probably part of it. Hold on, let's see how that sounds at like 15. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I could actually use a bit more space, but that's a God, I keep forgetting. There's a name for this type of reverb. Are you gonna tell me? It's not gonna tell me. That would be too polite. That's fine. But as opposed to this other one, not reverence, revelation, which is the other one of the other kinds of reverb. I should look this up so I'm not like a total idiot. Oh, gross. See, when it 0% mix, 20% mix. It's also a weird chorus there. I don't. The chorus effect is neat. I was fiddling around with that with another instrument because one of my plugins. I'm just gonna show which one it is. I want to say Pad Shop, I think. The way Pad Shop handles... No, it's Retrolog. The way Retrolog handles reverb is almost identical to this Revelation, except it has less... Pad Shop has... Retrolog has less sort of settings. Retrolog is a super cool synth, by the way, that came with Cubase 10 Pro. But yeah, I really like that. The only thing I've actually bought for this, by the way, is in the Contact player, I got the Super Audio Cart plugin, which is dope. And I'm sure, fiddling around with that in more songs. I have a few songs I've already used it in. 126, is that what the track is called? But I've already used it in that and a couple others. I think Revelation is a little more complex to like deal with, and I'm feeling a little lazy. So for the sake of this song, I'm just going to stick with Reverence right now. Can I actually shrink this down? God, that'd be nice. Because then I could have it like in a corner or something. That's honestly why I need a picture-in-picture with my second monitor. Because I use that for all these like reverb things to fiddle with. And this isn't really going to be much of a tutorial. I'm more so just making music. Let's do a little pre-delay. Ooh, a concert hall might be nice. That's going to be really like... Ooh, that's subtle, actually. I like that. Let's decrease the size. 75. I'm actually not making very effective use of this. Let's actually utilize the space a little more. Yeah, that's the thing, is that these like synthesized spaces for very like the Super Audio Cart stuff is very like old school. So I don't think it sounds as good, to be honest. And actually, I just remembered, Super Audio Cart has its own native reverb plugin, and I don't know, Super Audio Cart, can I actually use that with this? I forget what it's called. SNESverb, that's right. Oh god, how far down the rabbit hole do I have to go? Oh, there we go. That was unwieldy. What is this? Oh god, I can't adjust these. Oh, okay, at least it shows the numbers. Let's look at some presets. Are there no presets for this? Weird, I could have sworn there were. That's annoying. Oh, no downsampler. Delay feedback. Ooh, that's what's doing it, I think. I hate stuff like this where you can't be really, like, precise with the numbers. Yeah, to be honest, I really don't care for this SNESverb plugin. I hate stuff with weird dials, because I don't have any kind of, like, physical setup, which stuff like that works pretty well with. So I'm probably actually just going to fiddle around with... Where are you? Where the hell's reverb? It's not dynamics. Reverb. There we go. Once again, folks, it is my day off. But yeah, anyway, I already kind of explained the reason why there hasn't been as much music, which is just as my process changes, I don't want to put out a song and then a month later be like, oh, this could have been way better with what I've now learned. The reverb, I used to use reverb as an insert effect, which means it's actually affecting the instrument directly rather than a send, which means you're sending the instrument to like a reverb space. At least that's how I understand it. If you have a deeper understanding, please let me know. Because I am a noob, so relatively speaking, so... Let's go 75. Let's do 7200 on the high cut. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Density. I actually don't really know what density does, to be honest. Sounds nice, though. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, I just like fiddling around with some of this stuff. Oh, snap. You can change their... I just discovered this. That's pretty, like, intense. Huh. See, I like showing off these effects. I honestly might opt to keep that dry. I can't control Z that, can I? No, I cannot. Okay. What did I just do? Redo add track? Oh, okay. I guess then, since it's what I'm the most used to working with, I will do... I'll do Reverence, and I'll just use a pretty small size. Like, actually, the LA studio is not a bad idea. Ballroom? I hate... it defaults to 100% every time. Very frustrating. Let's go 20%. Ooh, that's interesting. And with this bit, normally... Oh, what I should also do is add a limiter. And I'm not actually going to adjust the numerical value of it yet. I'm just going to put it there, like, basically as, like, for safety. Let's close that. This is a limiter, by the way. Super simple input output. I've learned not to touch the input, just basically turn down the output if you need to. And I don't really mess with the release too much. Sometimes I reduce it to like 400 or 450. But yeah. Now I will say I don't really I don't like that as the main instrument. I'm actually thinking I want to add a guitar. So for that, I usually use Hallion Sonic for like real instruments. It's as close as I can get with what I got. So I tend to like that for that. And as you can see, this is the Hallion Sonic SE3, I want to say. So yeah, guitar. And something, I don't know, maybe everything has this. One thing I like about Cubase is that if I want to, I can just do that, and I can just copy, like create a, whoops. Okay, I'm goofing because I'm trying to talk while thinking and working. But I can just create a duplicate, align it, perfect. And then I'm gonna fiddle through some different guitars and see. No, not the strummer. This probably isn't it either. Ooh. Yo, that hits pretty hard though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't hate that. It's very rough, but that's pretty cool. I might want to separate that into the lows and the highs. Let's try it. Let's duplicate, and then for this one, we're going to... Oh, gosh. I don't normally have velocity data there. Let's do that. Okay. Where's the low, first of all? Okay, so on this top one, I'm going to remove the low. And then on this bottom one, I'm going to remove the highs. Yeah. That way I can kind of... God, that's really loud. That way I can pan them independently. Let me add a limiter onto each of those as well. Even if you add a basic limiter without touching it, it's still going to default to 0. Which means that it is reducing the input if it's going over 0, which is nice as like just make everything nice and neat. I don't know. I don't like the idea of putting a limiter on everything because I do think it kind of can inhibit the natural sound of an instrument. This needs to be quieter. So I know some people use the faders for stuff. I never really got used to that. Not having a physical setup is probably part of that. What I usually do is I do it in automation, so the CC7 main volume. So let's see here. So that I'm going to reduce to... Usually I actually reduce like everything to 98. Probably I shouldn't, but I do. Hold on. Did I increase this to 2 on accident? Hold on, let's see what I did. Yeah, I totally did, didn't I? I don't know why. That's cool. Has problems, though. Tremolo rate's probably fine. I'm actually going to decrease the treble... And I did set this up for this other instrument, so I'm going to also reduce the notes lengths. Oh, that doesn't hit as hard as I'd actually like. Maybe I'll have this in like the background for flavor, right? Like I might make it even more quiet. And another weird thing is these panning numbers don't actually align to the real panning. Whoops, that's the wrong one, lol. So as you can see, it's panning right 30, does it say 38? Sorry, it's a little hard to read. And this is 24. So if we do 25, that's panning right 40. I should probably actually increase the note lengths just like a smidge. Like 1. Ah, that sounds weird. That doesn't sound right. I don't know if I care for this for the lows, to be honest. I might find a different... I like the high bit, but I really just don't care for this low bit. So I'm going to find a different guitar, electric guitar. That's more clean, I think. Maybe I'll actually go for a bass, actually. Maybe like a good electric bass. Is that actually too low? Hold on. This might actually be too low for some of these basses to register. Oh, I think I screwed it up actually by making it that low. Whoops, lol. That's something I've noticed is some of the instruments in this get kind of weird if you make it go too low. Yeah, like it just stops working altogether. It's super odd. But yeah, if I am using a bass, I'll need to raise it, I think. So let's swap back to this one. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. You know what I want with that? I want a delay. Doon 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 doon. I want a second doon doon. Doon 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 doon. So I could manually do that, but I'm actually just gonna put in a stereo delay. And then I'm gonna reduce the right, because I want it to be just on the left. Ah, it's way too far. Let's do feedback, 25%. Oh, that sounded real close, but I don't want it 100% panned that way. And also, let's get rid of the filters. I don't like these filters. I don't know how they work, and I don't like them. I mean, I can get the premise, I just don't like it. Why is there some on the right there when I do that? There shouldn't be any on the... that's weird. I don't know how the T works. I'm going to stick with 1.8, and I'm going to reduce feedback to 20. That's pretty good, actually. I actually rather like that quite a bit. That's a good sound. Okay, let's go 50 on that bad boy. Put it at, okay. Let's duplicate you. Effects, I'm just going to call you bass for now until I add another one. What are you? Actually, thick pick bass. Let's call it what it's called. Just in case I have other bassy sounds. I don't want to get confused. That's one of the worst things that can happen is like, it's like, oh, what is this? No, this is that. Oh, I'm so confused now. Grr, arg, you know? Oh, this is way too loud. Well, although this doesn't have reverb yet. That's right. That's right. Okay. Let's, whoops, do that for now. Oh, and I need to actually send you to the reverb track. There we go. Oh, this has all that gross pre-delay and shit. Ooh. Hold on, didn't I pan this? I want to say I panned this to the right a little bit. Let me double check that. If I didn't, I should. Well, okay, let's pan the kick left slightly. Let's go like left, I don't know, 9. I think that'll translate to like 15 or 25. Okay, that works. I think we can actually reduce the feedback slightly more. I'm going to do it more and more till it sounds right. I also want to add, actually, well, we need to EQ that as well. I'll get to that in a whoops, that's the wrong one. Lol. I like using the frequency EQ because I am very anal, and it lets you be super precise, which is nice. And gives you a lot to work with. But no, I actually want to add a slight amp to that. I think that'd be distortion. Let's try amp simulator. Oh, that's not the one. That's gross. I think it's amp rack, isn't it? VST amp rack. Are you? You are the one, I think. Oh, I actually don't remember if you are the one. There was one I used recently that was kind of nice. Oh my god, that's loud. Hey, Sammy, how are you doing today, man? Hope you're having a great one. To be honest, I actually don't like VST amp rack right now either. I'm not feeling it. Let's turn that mask. How do I... Is it presence? Seemingly no. I want to friggin' turn down the amount of the amp, but I cannot figure out how. I could always just do like distortion or a bit crusher, I suppose. You're good? Oh, I'm glad to hear it, man. It's been a hot minute. Yeah. I have not streamed in a while. Oh, that's right. I was doing this and I was just like finding fun ones. No. No, thank you. That is far too much. Ugh. Vintage rock, maybe? What the fuck was that? Hold on. Oh, that's what that is. That's way too much. Fun. Direct clean. That's kind of nice. Huh. Cohen amp 1. Right, that was that one. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, no, it's been a super long while. Come on. I'm trying to find a good one here. Oh, that sounds not bad. Ugh, it's kind of farty, honestly. No. But yeah, I don't know. I've been working, and I started therapy recently, and so gross. Stop. Why don't you just turn down the drive? Maybe it's the dampening that's weird on you. But yeah, I've just had a lot going on. And I've also been working on a lot of songs. So that's obviously taken a lot of time as well. Jazz tone. God, it's so weird how different you can get with these. No, stop. That sounds cool, but it's just way too intense. You know? Oh, is 0 just nothing? Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Okay, let's just start messing with it then. Let's actually move these so it'll just loop parts with the bass so I can just not have to keep moving it back. Oh, I know why. I was like, why are you so gentle? It's because of the cabinet I'm using. I want to filter a little bit of the lows. Let's do low and high to 5. It's too gentle. Sorry, I'm really concentrating. I don't know if I care for the way it's slapping. It's like slapping a little bit too much. Has a built-in hall mix. Ooh. Let me mess with the EQ a little and see. I do actually want to reduce some of the highs on this, I think. Interesting. What if we just do like a flat out, like actual full on high cut here? How's that look? Minus 2.5. What you'll find out about me is I like round numbers. Hey, Mr. Y! It's been a fat minute, man. How are you doing? I myself am doing pretty well, thanks. A little worn out. It's been a long week. But I'm just here working on some music. Actually want to cut out the, like, lowest. Oh, that's sounding kind of nice now. Actually. It has been forever, man. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I've so like been so laser focused on working on music. But yeah, no, wow, yeah. Jeez, I almost actually hadn't processed how long it's been. Time is like so weird these days, man. Woo. Yeah, gosh, when was the last time I even talked to you? It's months at least, for sure. But yeah, I haven't really streamed in a fat minute. I've been just working on music and going to work and started doing some therapy and stuff, so that's cool. But yeah, it's been, yeah, geez, yeah. I'm like processing it all right now. Holy moly. It sounds pretty nice, actually. The only thing I might want to reduce is actually the note length. I feel like we can make these notes a smidge shorter. Let's see, though, how that sounds. Oh, I'm going in 32ths, though. Hold up. Why do you hit so hard? What if I increase the attack? They grow up so fast. Oh my god. I'm certainly not growing up. I'm about the same height and everything as before. Oh, the facial hair. Sorry, I only saw part of the comment. Right? Yeah. Yeah, the beard's been growing in. It's awesome, man. It's been super nice, though, having that grow in a little. Because it was so scraggly. If I pull back the headphone, maybe you can see it's like growing in on the side. My hope is that it'll kind of like come in and actually fill in. It'd be so good. It's so good. I combined good and nice. I was like, nice, good. Good, nice. It'd be so nice, though, to have a proper face of hair. Yeah. How about you? Growing out some facial hair? Oh god, that's so temp. It's amazing. Do 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 do. Honestly, this part, the only thing I like this little contact instrument is when it does the toward the end here. Which you'll hear in just a sec. But it almost sounds like an old, I don't even know. That's great. What I imagine is I'll probably delete the rest of that segment except for that. This shake still needs... I don't even know if I want to do a reverb for that shake. Maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll do a tube compressor because that would be fun. I'm trying to use different like things here in tandem to see, I don't know, just see if it's fun. And then let's put a limiter on that bad boy. The thing about that, too, that shaker, is I can totally EQ the hell out of that. But yeah, why, man? What's new in the life of you, though? Since it has been such a long time. What was I doing? Right, I was working with that shaker. I'm going to EQ that bad boy now. So far, you're growing out a goatee and a pencil mustache. Nothing too special, however. Hey, if it's growing out, it's growing out, man. That's rad. Yeah, sometimes... Oh, I do this. Sometimes I'll, like... And I've actually been trimming my mustache recently just because, like, it grows over the lips, which is so uncomfortable. But I'll, like, fiddle around with the edges of it. It's so fun. Like, you know, curling it up like a cartoon villain. It's great. It's so good. But yeah, I've been doing that. Okay, with this bass, actually, I'm going to screw with the reverb a smidge. Not the limiter. What am I doing? I'm trying to reduce the reverb time. Sounds pretty cool. Okay, now let's fix up that shake a little bit. Shake, shake, shake. I don't know why it really bugs me when it's at negative 6.4 on that volume level for no real good reason. Why are you like this, Contact? What's your damage? It's not Contact, it's probably... In fact, it's almost certainly the Super Audio Cart. You went to school, suffered through burnout? Hey, that's my life, just in general. Wouldn't recommend it. Bruh, maturing as a person is great. We all gotta do that eventually. I did a fair bit, and I have much to go, I have no doubt, and will continue to mature as a person. That's really life, you know, maturing as a person. If you can keep doing that, and that's rad as hell. But yeah, I can totally cut a bunch of frequencies, and I don't think it'll affect the overall sound. But I bet you I can probably cut 100 almost completely. And it's not going to be noticeable. Yeah, it's barely noticeable. These actually should be like 1/128th shorter. Oh yeah, and you need to be panned to the right as well. Like, let's say like 18 maybe? 15? That's good, man. Where's that reverb? That's pan to the right, right? Or the... Yeah! Oh, that's cool. Actually, I wanted that stereo delay to be slightly more to the left. Like, negative 45, maybe? Maybe I'll reduce the reverb on you slightly. No, the reverb is fine. I'm not sure what it is. Have I done EQs on you already? I have. Maybe I didn't cut the lows as much as I need to. Oh, yeah. That could be it. Hold on. Let's instead... 40 maybe? Oh, someone texted me. Actually, if that's my sister, I might call it for the night. Nope. JK. So what interesting stuff has happened in my life since you were gone. Since you were gone. Since you've been gone. I fucked up the lyrics. Kill me. That's a really good question. I don't know. I've been working at a little music school. It's been nice. I think I mentioned I started therapy. Got some issues I got to deal with. So hopefully that's going to be helpful with dealing with said issues. Why is OBS being weird? It's not letting me... Normally I can just like right click on a little box and it'll let me adjust controls. OBS had an update recently and so the interface is a little different than I remember. So I gotta get used to that. Ungroup. What the damn hell? Weird. Whatever. But yeah, I've been working a job. I've been working on music. A lot of music. Like I mentioned some stuff earlier in the stream I've been working on music-wise, which is why I haven't been posting music. I've been streaming with Austin every now and then, doing some Final Fantasy. That's been fun. Hanging out with friends. Playing a lot of video games. Honestly, most of my time has probably been video games. Which, in that sphere, there's been a lot. I've been playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. That game is dope. Total War Warhammer 3 released a giant campaign with like stuff from all three of the games if you own them. So I've been playing a lot of that. What else? I actually don't even know. I don't even know what else I've been doing, to be honest. It's been weird. It's been a weird time. I actually want to duplicate you and just to experiment and make this a different guitar. Oh, that's right. You're the one I panned to the left, didn't it? No. What? Okay, I'm tripping here. I could have sworn I did. I wanted to pan this one to the left and make it very quiet. Like, hard left. Like, let's go say negative 32. That's kind of interesting sounding. Boom, 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 boom. These notes could actually afford to be a little bit extendamundoed. Sorry, I'm getting distracted making music again. I will look at chat again in just a sec, I swear. A busy man. Not really, honestly. I mean, I can't tell if you're kidding or not, but it really doesn't feel like it. Some days, yes. Ooh, that sounds gross on that instrument. Let's kill that. I wanted a cleaner, actually, guitar playing those notes, which I'm actually, for the sake of time, going to just delete and duplicate. Oh, wait, shit. Let's do that so I still have those notes, and then I can delete them after I duplicate it to this other guitar. Haha! Thank you, Cubase. This is actually my first time ever showing the way I make music, isn't it? That's kind of cool. I just realized that. I've never done that before. That's fun. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you need to be a little more front and center. For sure. You're cool, whatever you are. Oh, and this has a chorus mix. Oh, that is perfect. Let's do like 30. Oh, and you need a reverb too. Haha! Oh, this is so cool, man. Yo. For whatever reason, this music reminds you of that one song that plays at the end of Bendy and the Ink Machine. I don't know if I know the one you're talking about. I'll have to look it up sometime. Ooh, that's really good. Oh, and for the contact one, I'm actually going to get rid of it all except... I feel like it was... This was the initial sort of impetus behind the idea, at least in putting it down. But since I have it down, I can remove it all except the... I just think that sounds neat. Especially if you combine that with like other stuff. Woo! Okay, let's kick it from the top. Ooh, 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 ooh. I like this. This is fun. I like how it just starts with a basic, like, real simple. I feel like it could use, like, almost a little bit of reverb. Or it could just be a little louder, probably. That's probably what it is. It just needs to be a little louder. Let's boost the gain, the pre-gain. Let's make you 2.5. This is another reason it takes so long for me to put out new music, because it takes a long time to make new music. And this is just experimenting too. This isn't even like really coming in with, like, I came in with this melody, but other than that, it's like pretty much just experimenting. What I want to do actually on this is... Yeah, 6,000. Sure. Oh, let me put this on screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm working on some EQs for the kick right now. I want to have some oomph. Let's do 40 and cut 24. Sounds fine. Move you to 200 because I like round numbers. And that matches a line, which is sweet. Okay, let's move you to 2,000, which lets me move you to 5,000. Because I'm going to do a little bit of high cutting on these kicks. Move you to 10,000. And that's where I'm going to put a high shelf, I think. Unless... that doesn't sound good at all. Okay, let's try putting a high shelf here. $15. Okay. I'm just trying to cut off some of these higher frequencies, which will let the other instruments play a little better. Like the shake, for instance. I feel like the release on that is really late. And I don't know if it's actually just the notes are... I think it's this one. Or is it this one? Hold on. I don't know if it's the notes are too long. Oh, hold up. Is it... Are the notes still... Does it still have the weird attack on it? No. Oh, there's two guitars here, though. Let me solo this and see. Oh, let's actually separate. Let me move this so you can see the instrument. Let's separate those two guitars. So this instrument is actually two guitars together. Which I'm going to separate them by some slight panning. That's a little too much. -10. I feel like there's a little too much tremolo there. The rate is fine. I want to reduce the depth. Let's try cutting that to 25 and just see. 37.5. Oh, that's much nicer. I feel like it could still be a little further in the background. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to mess with the note velocity, which is like how hard each note hits. So like, for instance, that's a note, but if you cut the velocity down, then it's like... So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this the simple way, which is you just take them all, and then you can put a little... I think that's a sine, S-I-N-E, sine wave. You can do that, and just very subtly. Oh, that sounds really good as like this intro. Oh, and then we can kind of like play with that a little bit. So I can then like take these ones. Let's not have that be a sine wave when I'm clicking and dragging. And I'm actually just going to increase. Oh. Yeah, and then what I can also do is I can take some notes and I can like shorten that one a smidge. And I can lengthen that one a smidge. Stuff like that to just kind of vary it up. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh, that sounds good. I like that, yeah. So that's what I do with a lot of my music is all... So instead of going... I'm going to have this one be down a little. And extend this slightly. So... I want you to actually be, like, significantly higher. Let's make you even harsher. Oh, that's really cool. So let's hear that's how that sounds with the rest, except for... Yeah. You're liking what you're hearing right now? Slowly nodding my head back and forth, right? That's where I'm at. It's all coming together, man. Slowly but surely. I almost wonder if this lead-ins... It's probably not even necessary. Hold on. Was that off notes? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's just that it comes in so fast. Because I feel like we expect another but then it... Yeah, it just goes right into it. I'm actually going to save this instrument, so I'm not going to introduce that yet. Which means I should have the bass be a little bit quieter, I think, at the start. Let's have that be like 75. And then we can move it up to like... Oh, also, if I'm going to have it extend past individual segments, I should just combine it. And what that means is, like, instead of these little segments, see this note goes over this line, which means that there's no point having it being an individual segment when the notes... Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay. It's like a pie cooking in the oven. It's not done just yet, but you know it's going to be good, right? Well, yeah. Although, like with cooking a pie, every now and then you burn it, you know what I mean? I feel like the shake, I'm going to try a little bit of a stereo enhancer on that. And you'll maybe understand what that means. So this is a stereo enhancer. So it extends the stereo quality or can reduce the stereo quality of something. Sometimes it doesn't sound good though. Sometimes it sounds great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it to 150 and then I'm just going to toggle it on and off just to show you guys what I mean. It really doesn't sound that noticeable. Hold on. Let me hear it with the overall mix. It's not bad, actually. Yeah, I feel like that puts it a little more, like, not as in the foreground, which is nice. It kind of, I feel like that blends it with the rest of the mix pretty well. The thing that's really, one of the things that's sticking out is this, and also this just is, like, sticking out like a sore thumb when you compare it to the rest of the mix. Like, it's like this, where it's like, what is going on there? And I feel like it's probably because I haven't done any reverb on that yet. It does have some reverb from its general, like, hall mix, and I actually might tamper with that a little bit. But what I need to do is I'm going to just, for the sake of speed, duplicate you, rename it effects. What actually is this? Triad Symbolon? The hell is that? Trad Sim... I don't know what the fuck that means. That is some kind of instrument, and I don't know. Someone tell me what the hell that is. It's cool, don't get me wrong. Cimbalon. I just... Oh, maybe that's traditional? That's probably stands for traditional... What the hell's a Symbolon? I've never heard of that instrument. It's super cool. I like how it sounds. It's very like... Ping. I don't know. It's very plinky. It's nice. Almost reminds me of like a mandolin or something. Oh, I bet I have a mandolin in here somewhere. I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're working with this. Okay, now with this, now we need to actually add, like, send it to the... And as you can tell, big volume difference. Now, I've kind of been using the same reverb space for all of these instruments so far, I think. I've been using the Japanese concert hall, which sounds pretty nice, granted, but I do actually want to futz with some of the settings, like adjusting pre-delay can really help. I'm also going to reduce the room size of the built-in reverb to like 75% from 100, just to actually, like, I don't know, clear up some space in the mix. Oh, that hits too hard. I'm going to turn up the brilliance a little bit because that sounds really cool. Let's see what that sounds like at 100 or something. I want to automate that. Yo, how can I automate you? Oh, I can do it from here, I bet. Hold on. Whoops. Brilliance. Show brilliance automation track. Sweet. Now what I can do is kind of like how I've been doing with the reverb, or not the reverb, but all the other effects. I can automate the brilliance effect. So I can kind of start it a little lower, and then I can make it more harsh and interesting as the track goes. That's a good way to add like some, or that's how I like to add some depth and variation. But yeah. The only thing is I wish I could add it down here because I'm used to working with these. Maybe I even can. I don't think so. But let's see. Because what would you even be? Brilliance. What would brilliance be? I don't even know. S1 quick controls 3. I feel like I probably won't be able to. Articulations dynamics isn't what I want. Setup. Bye. See ya. Love ya. Sorry, it's just the family. They're going to something. What am I doing? Right, I was trying to see. It's probably not even worth it. I'll just stick with the regular way I do this. Let's remove this one. Well, I'll actually keep velocity here. It just clutters it. That's the problem. It clutters the screen to have too many controller lanes open at once. And since I'm already going to be working with volume, well, I probably don't actually... I think I'm just going to keep it panned to the same pan the whole time, quite frankly. -9, is it? Is that for the right one? No, that's the wrong one. What the hell? What was I looking at? Fucking what? Was that you? No, you're panned to 15. Was it kick? Maybe it was kick. Hold on. I feel like this is already panned to the left a little bit. Like, I'm hearing some, like, leftward... And it's showing up in the mix, so it's panned to the left slightly. Where is it being panned, though, is the question. Oh, L27. What the hell? What is... Oh, you know what I bet? I bet that was from the first segment I deleted. That's right. That's right. Okay, here we go. So keep in mind, okay, that was left 27, so I have to match that. Now it's left 30. Oh, that sounds good, actually. Slightly more to the left than how it was. Sounds really good. Okay. Start you at 98. Ooh, and then let's actually mess with velocity a little bit instead of pan, because pan is fine where it is, probably for a little bit. But yeah, okay. Let's just grab one, and let's play with it a little bit. Reducing velocity is another good way to kind of make something sound sort of in the background. And then I'm going to do like I did before with just... Whoops, that's the wrong way to do that. But just fucking... Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on the day. Nope, we're not working today, are we? I could do more wide one. That's too quiet. That's fucking... I haven't fully figured out, to be honest, how to get it to be the right curves that I want it to be. Let's reduce you a tiny bit. Oh, and these I already messed with earlier. Oh, that's really good. And then what I'll do is I'll vary it up just a tiny bit. One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Sure. See, doing little subtle stuff like that is a way to make it feel just a tiny bit more like, not necessarily like someone's actually playing it, but that kind of variation, the human ear picks up on that. And if you hear the same da 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 da, and it sounds the exact same harshness and length and all that, it's gonna sound bad, or it's gonna sound at the very least boring. Now this right here is the same. I haven't actually screwed with this enough, which I probably should, to be honest, because it sounds a little bit stale. What's nice is, as you can see, I haven't touched the velocity for any of these notes, just these notes down here. So I can fuck with these notes totally independently of the upper notes. And maybe let's do triangles, because that sounds fun. Just gentle little triangles. See, the thing is, I want these lower notes actually to have shucks, to have a slightly higher velocity than the upper notes. Okay. Now let's hear that with the little shake. Awesome. You could be to the right a little bit. This is another interesting thing about kind of my way of making music is that I tend to actually work on a lot of the little minutia as I go. I think there are some composers out there that will like just make a bunch of music, right? And then they'll go back and they'll like fix it. And sometimes I do that actually. I kind of mix my method up as I go. You know what might be fun is on this to have a little bit of auto pan. See, because that is like hitting the same spot over and over, and I want a very, very, very subtle auto pan. Oh, I also actually want to put a limiter on you. Just a basic one, just for safety. And to bring you more in line. But yeah, so there's this fun auto pan effect I discovered. Where is it? Distortion? No. It's not dynamics, is it? Maybe it's modulation? Hold on. There we go. I don't know what chopper is. Actually, let me see what chopper is. That sounds fun. What the heck is chopper? What are you? What are you doing? Is that like chopping it into segments? How's that working? Shimmy, 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 shay. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that sounds really good. Hold on, how does that sound without? Okay, I actually want that effect to be a little stronger. Actually, let's do 35. Make it a tiny bit less strong and see how that sounds. %. I feel like that's cool, but it's making it too quiet. Really, the way it like pans around is so cool. Okay, I'm actually gonna play with this effect instead, because that's really neat. Okay, I'm gonna keep the limiter on there. I'm increasing the pre-gain to 2.5, and I'm gonna add an EQ as well, just to like cut, because I see there's some very small lower bit like frequencies here. So I'm gonna use an EQ to see if I can chop those. That's possibly perfect. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I really don't actually need to do anything else to that. Yeah, so I just chopped out the lower frequencies, so now that's not filling up any of that space. I almost want to put a little reverb on you, but I want it to be super, super weak. What am I going to call you? I'll call you Synth Pluck. Because, what are you actually? You're a piano honky tonk. Okay. Yeah. Or, let's say Synth Honky Tonk. Why not? More like honky chonk. Got him. Okay. I don't know why I capitalized the T there. Honky tonk. Sure. Yeah, the way that moves around really makes it feel really awesome, actually. Especially because, like, you have some stuff, like the guitar, that's staying still. Wow, yeah, having one piece that's kind of, like, wobbly wibbly shifting around is that really helps. I feel like with just it's easy for a mix to sound too like static and stagnant, and if you have something that's like moving around, I feel like that really lightens it up, makes it more fun. You could be slightly more to the right, I feel. That's probably my only... You know, actually... Huh. Maybe I'll keep that there. That feels right. Sometimes I have to go on feel. What I might do, actually, is reduce the limiter for the kick by a very small margin. As well as for the bass, because I feel like those effects are overpowering the others a little. So's this as well. This is the thing too, it's so easy to get introducing the carnival's new clown, Synth Honky Tonk. Meep meep. Okay, I'm actually encountering a problem now, which is easy. It's very easy to get stuck in like the same pattern of just fix it up, fix it up, fix it up. And I do want to try. I'm gonna save real quick, take a drink of water, and I want to try to push forward with this and come up with something new and interesting. Because I had a few places it went, but I don't know that they were interesting. Hold on, let me just check. I had some texts earlier. Okay, it's just that. But yeah, and this is actually the part where, and I might actually do that. I would normally go over to my keyboard. The only thing is I don't have that monitor on. Should I go over my keyboard? Oh, I'd have to set up a mic too. Nah, it's not worth it. I'll show you guys that some other time. Or actually, how long have I been streaming? Hour and a half? I'll go a little longer. I'll try to come up with something on here. But normally, on the other side of this setup, I have one more monitor with a camera on it and a keyboard. So I'm hoping to have that all good to go. So next time I stream music, I can maybe start with like the creative process, you know, fiddling around on the keyboard, and then I can come around to this side, excuse me, and show you guys like this sort of technical process a bit more on some other track. And actually, I will briefly show, this is like my music folders. I have a lot of tracks on here, and some of these aren't just tracks. This is an album, for instance, with some music you've probably already heard, like this one. God, that's loud. But yeah, and some you haven't heard, probably, like this one. That's not even, hold on, that's not the most recent draft. There you go. You actually maybe have. But also, I've been going back, and I have been posting new Patreon stuff for anybody who's keeping up with the Patreon. For instance, and I don't know if it's out yet. Oh, I've also been working on this song, which I think I released on Patreon last Halloween, and I'm going to re-release. Why is the monitor so freaking... I just realized how dark it is in OBS. That's very strange. Huh. I'll have to futz around with the brightness settings, I think, because that's super weird. I just noticed that. Like, this monitor on the right tends to be a bit darker, but that is, like, abnormally dark for that. That's very strange. I want to look into that maybe after this stream. Maybe not. Yeah, because the face cam looks pretty fine. It doesn't look super dark or desaturated. It could also be... Honestly, it could also be these lights are so frickin' bright, it just makes it look even darker. But let me know if the capture seems a little dark today. It's weird. It's super weird. But yeah, I was working on this for the Halloween season. And then there was another one I was working on in this album, which is another freaking long album I never really finished. But it was this one right here, which sounds pretty cool. As you can see, I'm actually on draft 10. And I'm just going to flick through this a little. And these are just a little bit, some sneak peeks of some stuff you guys can hear on the Patreon, or soon can hear. Just want to show the transition because it's really cool. God, that's so cool. But yeah, some like bigger, much bigger stuff than this little thing I'm making. It's weird. It almost starts as like a dance beat, but then it goes into this almost like carnival thing. It's so weird. I love it. It goes from like a... This is like a straight up like a dance kind of vibe, but into this like ominous thing, which is almost like very villainous, which is kind of what I wanted to create. The capture definitely seems to be a little dark. Okay. Because I thought so, and I don't know what's up with that. It's super weird. Yeah, I'm really like, what the heck, OBS, is your problem? And I'm going to look into that after this stream. I wonder... I'm actually going to switch to game capture real quick, just see if that also looks weird. One sec, y'all. Oh yeah, even the transition seems a little dark. This seems a little bit brighter, though. This seems more like normal. That's so weird. Yeah, the screen capture is like a little bit dark. And I wonder if... at least partially, it's because... Hold on, let me futz with this a little bit. Boop. Okay. Boop. And boop. Oh, wow, the other monitor looks brighter. What the hell? I imagine it's because my other monitor is an HDR monitor, whereas this one is not, which means that... Okay, I'm more curious. If I do this, is it any brighter? Is the capture now suddenly brighter? Let me know, chat. And 3, 2, 1, moving it back to the other monitor. Boom. Let me know if that was actually brighter, like physically brighter. Because if so, that is the strangest shit, and I'm going to have to look into that. But anyway. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Maybe I'll just futz with the crunch guitar a little. That's a fun place to kind of figure it out. Seems the same? Okay, that's actually good, to be honest. Let's try to make it something totally different. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's a little like Halloween-y. Ooh, boom, boom, boom. Oh, hold on, and then we're going from boom, boom, like slow bass notes, fast up notes, to slow up notes, fast bass notes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's weird. I have to record myself saying that, which I am actually. That's wrong. 1, 2, 3. Boo, 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 boo. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Boo, 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 boo. Boom, boom, boom. 2, 3. Oh, this should be over more, I think. Oh! Boom, 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 boom. So that could be a later. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bit and I'm going to move it over. Oh, why are you off time? Boom. Boom, 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 boo. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. Boo. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, that's almost Danny Elfman-ish. Danny Elfman-ish. Boom, 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 boo, 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 boo. Sorry, I was just listening the other day to the Batman Returns soundtrack, which is really good. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, this will be very slow. Boo. This process is usually pretty slow for me coming up with new melodies. Unless, like I said, I'm on my keyboard. Boom, 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 boom. This can be a little bit longer. God, get out of here. Get out of here, you. Who said yous could be here? Can I move you to the end here, or is that gonna fuck everything up? No, we're good. Well, we're mostly good. Move anyway. Okay, and the rest of these I want to drag over because I want to reuse these notes. Boom, 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 boom. Is that going to a minor? I don't know. I don't know music theory. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. This... Boom, 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 boom. Get over here, please. Thank you. Oh, I have it at 128. That's the problem. Let's put it to 32. And let's just put in the frickin' beat here, so that way I don't have to read. It's not as boring, because this is boring for me personally. I get bored easily. That's one reason it's so hard for me to do this. Boom, 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 boom. What I can do is I can actually just... I don't want to, though. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll just delete and copy paste. Copy. Boo, 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 boo. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, I'm gonna have to frickin' pitch bend. There we go. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. I'm actually probably gonna call it pretty soon, guys. I'm getting pretty tired. I don't know. I hope this has been kind of interesting, just watching this process, because it's pretty fun. It's a good time. Oh, I'm actually going to have to screw with the pitch bend data on this as well, I think. So for anyone who doesn't know, pitch bending is when you're actually like adjusting the pitch of something. Hold on, let me make this really large, which will make it easier to be precise. I started way too early on that. Gross. So I think that starts about here, if I had to guess. And that is going to be a sharp pitch bend. I know how to pitch bend with the Hallian Sonic because it's really easy. I do not know with anything else. That needs to be much shorter, I think. 0. Just make it like a half, I think. So with Hallian Sonic, it's pretty cool. You can literally go over here, and you can change the bend amount. So let's do it. So you'll hear the difference. So it's right now it's -2, so it's not that harsh. But you can change the amount of octaves or notes or whatever it's bending. So let's try -8. What the hell? Why are you like this? Is the note not long enough? Should be like assuming that's the right instrument. Hold on, let me close all the other ones. Yes. The hell? Bruh. Wish I could do a close-up of my face. That's not right at all. Negative 8000. Let me just make sure that ending data is correct. You like seeing what's going on with the songs in the background? Albeit there's no guns and explosions, it's still nice. Hey, you want to hear a song with guns? Well, not guns, but explosions at least. I had this song I was working on. It's fucking stupid, but I actually had an explosion. Was it this one? Hold on. No, that one was pretty cool though too. There's one I literally put an explosion in though. Because I like a sound effect explosion. Was it this one? No, this one's nice though. God, I want to work on that one more sometime. That one's really pretty. Was it you? I don't want to open a new project. I bet it was. We'll see. I'm gonna test some. Oh, no, it wasn't this one. I'm gonna check some of these other ones, and if it's none of these, it's probably that one. No, that one was cool too. God, I come up with so many fucking cool tracks. It was this one. Wait for it. This is an Atari sound effect, by the way. That was literally an explosion sound effect that I fucking put in the song because I felt like it. I like experimenting with shit like that sometimes. Why isn't the pitch bend working? Dear God, man. It usually is like, it works fine. I've never had this problem with it. I'm gonna turn it down more. I feel like there's gotta be some other issue going on here. What the freaking heck? Is it just not reading that data properly? What the frick? Wow, it actually usually works way better. What the hell is happening? I'm so confused. Bruh, I did this exactly right to how I would normally do it, and it's just like fucking broken. It's really funny and upsetting at the same time. Why are you like this? It's not... This is aggravating. It's so aggravating when something just normally works and it just picks one fucking arbitrary moment to be like, no, fuck you. And it's like, oh God. This doesn't even sound good. I don't even like this. Ugh. Part of me wants to just delete this portion. Fuck it. Fuck it. This'll need some... Make my next song only explosions. 100% gonna make me famous. You probably wouldn't be wrong about that, to be honest, either. There was a song I made where it was like a stupid dance beat, and I was just like, butts, 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 just repeatedly. Oh, yeah. And then I put an echo, and it's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Excuse me. I think I posted that on Twitter one time. Just a fucking stupid-ass butt song. It was a really cool dance beat, actually. But then I just made it absolutely ridiculously stupid. God, that was fun. But yeah, sorry the stream is like really dark there today, if it is. Yeah. I'm just going to give this one more listen, and then I'll probably call it for the day, to be honest, because I am honestly pretty tired. And I don't know. I feel like sometimes you just hit a creative dead end, a roadblock, you know? But that bass sounds really clean, though. And it sounds really good for what it is. It's weird, but I like it. I don't know what it would be in at all. Boom, boom, boom. I think it's really this part. It just doesn't fit at all. I'm really actually genuinely bothered by the fact that this pitch bend is just not working at all. Why are you like this? -4. Is it that I can't go past a certain point or something, maybe? Oh, wait. I think I might have just fucking realized. Oh, God. I just realized it. It's... So there's 2 guitars here. This one and this one. And I did it on one and not the other. Fuck. Okay. I was like, why? This always works. But nope. Okay. -8, -8. They're independent values. Gross. But you get the idea at least. That sounded shit. Weird, it doesn't usually go through all the, like, in-between values. That's very strange. Like, you can hear, like, like, usually it's a clean pitch bend. It could be because it's fast relative. It sounds so fucking weird. Is it starting at 0? Yeah? Let's do 10, maybe. It's not as bad. It could. I think it's also just that it's like such a short effect, relatively speaking. That if I lengthen it, maybe that'll make it better. That's not abysmal. It's not very good, though. Like, you know, you can clean up effects like this all day, really. So, that's why I'm not going to. I'm just going to try to make it as good as I can in the short time I want to spend. Ugh, it sounds so gross. That's one of those things where it sounds gross, but you could actually totally mask that with, like, some other shit, to be honest. Like, and you can, like, turn down the velocity, which would probably help already. What if I reduce the up to 0? Is it having some, like, up effect here as well? That's not shit. That's not good, but it's not too shitty. And then you could probably, if I wanted to, I could probably, like, put the shake back in here. Something silly. It almost feels kind of, I don't know, Plants vs. Zombies-ish, with just some of, like, the synths. Maybe that's just me, though. Spooky synths, I always associate with Plants vs. Zombies for some reason. Why? How'd I put on the metronome? What the fuck? Now we'll give it one final listen and I'll be done. Let's turn it up a little. No, that's fine. Obviously, that's, like, super bare bones compared to, like, how it would be otherwise. Boo-doo-doo. Oh, and then with that, you can actually make it go up an octave, which is kind of interesting. So from, what is that, 2 or 3? It's alright. It's better. It's not good, but it's better. Alright, one more listen and then I'm done, guys. It's been a long day. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Damn it. It keeps drawing me back in. Whoops. Oh, hold up. Let's take you. Put you here, right? Make you lower. No, wait. No. It's the other ones. Whoops. My bad. Control C is what I want to do. And then Control V. And then I want to grab all of you little notes. And I'm going to move you down. Why is there a note missing there? Oh, I didn't grab one or something? The hell? Oh, I didn't. Lol. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. That's fine. You're that note. Got it. Oh, that's fun, actually. Right? One more listen. Every time I say one more listen, it's just I'm just adding new shit. What if I take that, move it here? Oops. Oh, hold up. Let's copy. And this is fun where I'm like taking something from a different instrument, right? And I'm sort of like moving it over. Like, or with this, what if you take it and it's slow? Much lower though, right? That doesn't quite sound like what I want, to be honest. I could even try with this other one. Huh. But yeah, I'm taking the high, moving it to the bass. And that sounds really cool, actually. This is gross. Whatever the fuck is going on with this other guitar, I hate it. I don't even really like this. Maybe I'll start it a little later. And I'll have it go like here and I'll... Well, I fucked up. Whoops. Okay, start at 0. Have it go down to like 4,000 or as close as I can get it. That's good enough. That's pretty cool. Oh, that has a different sort of effect, but it's still cool. That's even cooler, actually. Let's take that whole thing. Let's move it back. There we go, just a smidge. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oh wow, I could have like a weird duplicating effect there now, actually. That's very strange. Where it's happening faster. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Excuse me. I don't want to. But maybe I'll have a slightly higher one here, though, just for fun. That sounds pretty garbage, actually. This is, by the way, is how my songs come together, where it's like, oh, I'm done for the day, and then like 4 hours later, I've made more shit, and then sometimes it's like, oh, that was garbage, and I just like give up for the day or throw it away or whatever and move on. I don't actually throw most things away. Okay, actually last listen because I'm out of ideas. But yeah, I don't know, that's the cool thing about making music like this, is it's like, sometimes just hearing it can give you new creative ideas. It just sounds a little too repetitive, I think, sometimes. That's such disharmony. That's awful. It's this part. Yeah. That's a lot of my songs do that. They start out like really good and they just like fade out to like, fuck, this sucks. So yeah. Not my best work. I'll give it a save. And yeah. So, that was fun. That's going to be it for me for the day, folks. If you enjoyed the stream, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Actually, I'm not streaming on Twitch right now. I'm only streaming on YouTube, so... Because this is on my music channel, which I've never streamed on. So this is new. But I hope y'all had fun. I've had a pretty good time making music today. I didn't really expand as much as I wanted to. This was when I started on, like, yesterday and just didn't get very far. I basically got the kick. Not even down, really. But yeah, it was kind of fun developing that into like a little bit of a thing. Really, more than like my actual musical development skills, I feel like I showed you guys a little bit of like actually digging into the instruments themselves, working on like EQs and reverb and stuff like that. Hopefully, if you wanted to learn something, you learned something, and if you wanted to just watch a guy make some music for a little bit, you did. But yeah, and I hope that kind of shows to you how hard it can be, you know, to like develop on a musical idea sometimes, even if it's a really cool idea, which I think this one is. Next time, maybe I'll show you guys fiddling around on the piano, just like coming up with melodies and shit. Maybe I could do that for like an hour. But I'd like to start streaming a little more like this. I think that'd be nice. It's just been really hard to like get the energy to actually just do it. Having energy for this shit is so tough for me, right now especially. But yeah, thank you to everybody who supports the channel. Thank you, in particular, to my wonderful Patreon patrons, whose names I shall read right about now. Thank you, Automated Comment and Ostinator. Those are my 2 awesome patrons right now. Sorry, I had to check because I know a couple people, which is totally fair, by the way. If you guys are supporting me on Patreon and you don't want to for whatever reason, feel free to no longer. It's your money, and I know I don't always put as much awesome stuff on there as I should. It's tough for me to do this kind of stuff consistently. So, but yeah, thank you though everybody who tuned in today. I had really fun time. Hope you enjoyed it. Go check out some of the music on my music channel. It's older stuff, not as developed. I'm working on developing it more. But yeah, old chum, old mate, old laddie. Captain Y. Hopefully I'll be back with more gaming stuff soon, actually. I was doing some Smash Bros on my Switch recently, and I'd love to do some of that online. Maybe with you guys, if any of you out there have Smash Ultimate and want to play. I'd love to do some random kind of online matches and stuff. I've been playing Byleth, super cool character, super fun to play as, and I'd love to do more of that. So maybe I'll do that on stream soon. But for now, that's going to be it for me, folks. Thanks again for the support, everybody. Much love and respect to all of you out there. Also, I'll probably be streaming this Saturday with Ostinator, doing some Final Fantasy, assuming that all works out. But until then, take care, and hope to see you guys then. Bye.